Good morning, everyone. I'm in Lincoln, New Hampshire, on my way to the post office this morning. As soon as they open up at 8 a.m., I'll get my mail drop box and get my new shoes. I went with the Ultra Lone Peak Alpine shoes again. This will be my last pair of shoes to get me the rest of the way to Mount Katahdin. I have a lofty goal today, mainly because I'm getting such a late start today. So once I get my box, I've arranged for a shuttle to take me from the post office to the trailhead, and it's my goal to be on the trail no later than 9 a.m. I should be able to get on it hopefully by 8:45 or so. But then my lofty goal is 18.9 miles today from that point. The 18.9 miles will take me to Liberty Springs campsite, which would typically not be a unreachable goal, 18.9 miles. However, in order to get to Liberty Springs, I'm going to go up and over Mount Wolf and then up and over the Kinsmans, which are twin peaks, and some consider them to be difficult. I've never hiked them yet, so I'll let you know. But I have confidence in my abilities and what my body will do when I ask it to. So lofty goal, but not unattainable. So that's the plan today. I'll be at the post office in a couple minutes, get my new shoes, get the remainder of my winter gear. Twinkle actually also sent me my beanie, my puffy, and my gloves, because it is cold and windy at elevation. And so I am looking forward to getting those items, getting my shoes, and getting out and onto the trail as quick as possible. All right, right off the bat, we are starting uphill, which is expected. Let's tackle the day and see what it brings. All right, everybody, we are on top of the first ridge for the day. Not a bad climb out of Kinsman Notch, and we're going to be on this for about 2 miles, and then we're going to climb the first mountain for the day, which is Mount Wolf. It is the smaller of the mountains that we're going to climb today, 3,400 feet in elevation. But then after Mount Wolf, we will go down into the valley, and then we will climb up the Kinsmans, those being South Kinsman and North Kinsman. Both are 4,000 footers in terms of elevation. And then ultimately we will descend from the Kinsmans today and then begin our climb up onto Franconia Ridge. We won't make it to the top of the ridge though, because the Liberty Springs campsite where I'm headed today is on the way up the Franconia Ridge climb. So that is what we're doing. It's the situation right now. We're gonna enjoy this ridge walk. All right, we are starting our climb up Mount Wolf. 800 feet of elevation spread over 1.3 miles. Not too bad. We have reached the top of Mount Wolf, and now there's this little 100-foot spur trail that brings us to an outlook. It's supposed to give us glimpses of Franconia Ridge. Just off in the distance. It's where we'll be tomorrow. The peaks. We have Mount Lincoln on the right, Mount Lafayette on the left. It's all going to be part of tomorrow's climb. In the meantime, we've still got to get up and over the Kinsmans. Let's go ahead and do it. All right. We are beginning our 2.4-mile climb up Kinsman Ridge to first South Kinsman. So the climb up to South Kinsman really kind of reminds me of Killington in Vermont. Rocks, roots, and mud. It's a very raw trail. There's the South Peak, where we're headed. Climb up on that ridge. This is a hard climb, but boy, look at that view. There's Franconia Ridge. Gosh, look at that. Beautiful. So we are now climbing down South Kinsman, down into a little saddle. And then on the other side of the saddle, we will climb back up North Kinsman. I guess there's no sign marking the summit on South Kinsman. It was probably that last cairn that we had seen. That's okay. The views were pretty good. It's a really calm day. No wind up there. And the climb down so far is not that bad, but I will tell you the climb up was more of a rock climb than a hike. There was boulder climbing pretty extensively for about the last, I don't know, half mile. We are making our climb out of the saddle up North Kinsman now. Only a quarter-mile climb. North Kinsman is a wooded summit, but that doesn't mean we weren't going to get a view. We're on a little ledge outlook from the side. We're looking at Franconia Ridge. And there's South Kinsman from where we just came. God, what a beautiful day. And this is the finest view of the day. That is Franconia Ridge. We are standing at a little spur trail off of the summit of North Kinsman, and that's beautiful. There's the lonely lake down at the bottom in the valley. As we look at it, there's Mount Lincoln. Mount Lafayette. Over in the distance there is Mount Garfield. Beautiful. So now we are on a 5-mile downhill descent from North Kinsman to Franconia Notch. And from there, we'll have a 2.5-mile climb up Franconia Ridge to Liberty Springs campsite. So 7.8 miles remaining in the day. Slow going today. The Kinsmans are no joke. I would describe the trail as raw, very rugged, and very steep, with a lot of boulder climbing mixed in with hiking. But overall, it was a fun climb. The descents are always a little bit harder on the knees, so taking it a little bit slow. This is Lonesome Lake, which we saw from on top of Kinsman Peak, Franconia Ridge. Beautiful. So everybody, it was a successful day. All in all, it was 18.9 miles from the Beaver Spring trailhead parking area outside of Lincoln, New Hampshire to the Liberty Springs campsite. Had some good views over the Kinsmans. The Kinsmans are no joke. The trail is steep and rugged. But all in all, it was a great day. Met my goal, and I'm in good position to go up Franconia Ridge tomorrow and across, and super excited for it. Tomorrow should be a 17.4 mile day. Look forward to sharing that with everybody. Thank you for following me. As always, I'm Bricks.